Well, it doesn't look like it, but it sure is cold on this Friday morning. Coming up on 7:30, and the temps are hovering right around the single digits. We'll let you know how cold it feels as you step out the door.
And those frigid temperatures, along with COVID-19 restrictions, mean people experiencing homelessness are searching for shelter.
You know, every year there are numerous people who die in the United States because they freeze to death outside.
This morning, we'll tell you how shelters in the city are working together to make sure people are safe.
Well, most of Washington state is moving to phase 2 of reopening, with the exception of the South Central region. This morning, we share what you need to know about the changes.
Up with KREM begins now.
Well, welcome back to Up with KREM. Great to have you with us as we kick off our Friday morning. And this morning, we're asking you, are your Valentine's Day plans changing now that we're moving to phase 2 of reopening on Sunday? A majority of you say nope, they're not. But you can text us your thoughts at 509-448-2000. I just saw one person text in, Jeremy, saying that it's just too cold this weekend, so they're going to snuggle up at home.
That makes sense. And you know, for me, I'm kind of a planner, so I have to have everything planned out in advance. I know it doesn't look like it, and I play off this aloof guy thing pretty well. So I've had this Valentine's thing planned for long enough that I can't change now. I've already committed.
I mean, I think it's a smart man thing to have something planned instead of waiting till the last minute.
Yeah, but you know, I know Kylie's not watching right now, so she's walking around the house going, are we doing anything on Sunday? And I'm like, what's Sunday? What are you talking about?
You still have a few more days, man. Don't forget.
Yeah. Don't be the me that I pretend to be. Be someone else, I guess. No, be yourself. All right, let's do weather early on this morning. And that's your advice for this Friday. Be yourself. Be happy with who you are and bundle up. Those 3 things will get you through this morning because we are sitting comfortably at about 10 degrees right now. Factor in that dew point and the wind out of the northeast, and it feels much colder. 10 here in Spokane, 6 in Coeur d'Alene, 7 in Sandpoint. That's because you have a few breaks in the clouds early on in the day, allowed those temperatures to drop a little more over there in North Idaho. Factor in the wind with those colder temperatures. You feel like you're double digits below zero. Here in Spokane, about 5 degrees below zero is that feels like temperature right now. I'm telling you, up on South Hill, it's got to be colder than that. I was just outside and I went, oh, this is cold. No two ways about it. So bundle up as you head out the door, and definitely wear a layer that will stop the wind. The wind stays strong through the middle part of the day. For that reason, the wind chill advisory sticks around through about 11 a.m. as temperatures slowly climb out of this bitter cold we're seeing this morning. If you're out of that advisory, you might see snow, especially if you're farther down to the south. We're seeing that snow. Got a little dusting in Pullman early this morning. That moved into Moscow. Now another round pushing through. Likely adds up to a bit throughout the day, but here in Spokane, we stay dry. Temps climb up to near 20 degrees later on today with a mix of clouds and sun.
All right, Jeremy, thank you. Well, this weekend, if you are hitting the town, it may feel a little more crowded. Governor Jay Inslee just announced the East region of Washington is moving to phase 2 on Sunday in time for Valentine's Day. Well, Mark Richard from the Downtown Spokane Partnership and the Spokane Hospitality Coalition is joining us live now to talk about what these changes will mean for the city. So thanks, Mark, for being with us.
Oh, good morning. Thanks for having me.
Absolutely. So first and foremost, what does this announcement mean to the downtown core?
Yeah, thanks for asking. You know, certainly long term, it means, I think it's giving people hope and, inspiring people that we can hang on. There's no doubt about that. And we believe some people will be able to take advantage of, the Valentine's holiday, which, as we all know, Valentine's is a very important day for our retailers and our hospitality industry. It kind of represents the beginning of the slow season, if you will, or the end of the busy season. So it's an important day for us, and it's certainly an important announcement.
And of course, we're opening one day early. Initially, we were set to open Monday to give that leeway for the restaurants to welcome people on Sunday. Is it enough time for those restaurants to prepare and to welcome people?
Well, it'll certainly be tough. There's no doubt about it. Especially for, the gentleman that just said a minute ago, I'm not sure if I believe him, but he said he already had his plan set for the weekend. If he's like the rest of us guys, we're still scrambling. But yeah, it will be tough for businesses to get ready. But I will tell you, these hospitality businesses in particular are so resilient, and they have worked so hard to prepare that they're going to make it work one way or another. And we have dozens and dozens of restaurants in downtown, some phenomenal, unique retail experiences downtown, and we've got some great things going on this weekend in downtown. So we will be ready for folks, and we just invite you to come on down.
Well, tell us about what you do have planned for this weekend if people do want to get out and about.
Yeah, so there's some great things going on in the park. The ice ribbon, we've got the sky ride going. We're doing a little gift card, kind of a sweetheart sky ride gift card combination program to kind of make a romantic event if people want to ride over the falls. We've got some volunteers out pushing, and we've got some social media stuff going on pushing some gift card handouts. And then if you go to our website at downtownspokane.org, there are a lot of individual companies, businesses that have their own events going on for the holidays as well. And you'll see a good list of those on our website.
And of course, we're moving to phase 2. It's, baby steps, kind of reopening. Is this going to be enough for the businesses downtown? What do they need from the public to stay afloat?
Yeah, thanks for asking. Well, it won't be enough, but it is, as you heard earlier, it's a start. But in many instances, restaurants in particular, at 25%, they can't even cover the cost of their labor. And so while this is encouraging and it is inspiring that we're headed in the right direction, we do need to get to that 50% mark, I think. And so what we can use right now, frankly, is we can use the community support. We've got downtown was uniquely hit because many of our employees are reporting from home. We don't have many events, and we have lost all of our conventions. So unlike the rest of the county, where business is down sales-wise, just overall sales, about 5 to 10%. This was last quarter. Downtown was down 70%. And so when you ask, what do we need? We really need you, Spokane. We need you to just drive a little bit out of your way. We've got free curbside delivery. We've got takeout. We've got now some robust dine-in opportunities. And honestly, we feel like going to a restaurant like this where they've been working so hard to be safe and prepare, you're much safer than traveling to Idaho, for instance, where the restrictions are much less, or hosting a party or a get-together in your own home where it's not socially acceptable to wear a mask. And so we believe the statistics back us up on this. It's actually safer to go out and safely engage in these restaurants that have prepared so hard and so well for your patronage.
Well, and Mark, if people want more information on ways to support the downtown core, where can they find that?
Yeah, please. You can either call us at 456-0580, or you can go to our website at downtownspokane.org.
Well, Mark, we want to thank you for your time this morning, being with us here on Up with KREM.
Oh my gosh, thanks for having me. You guys are such a fun crew. I just want to come and join you all the time. Thank you so much. Have a great day.
Yeah, as soon as this pandemic is over, you got an invite.
All right.
All right, thanks, Mark.
Take care. Have a good day. Happy Valentine's Day.
Now, with temperatures as cold as they are right now and then into this weekend, finding a place to get some shelter can sometimes be the difference between life and death. Now, the Way Out shelter in Spokane is housing more than 100 people at their center for the homeless. And the Salvation Army took over the facility back in August, and its original purpose was to provide relief to the temporary shelter at the Spokane Arena and serve as a safe location amid the coronavirus outbreak.
Every year there are numerous people who die in the United States because they freeze to death outside, and so it's very important to have a shelter like this one here that is open and serves people food so they can be safe inside and not outside.
The downtown shelter has been directing any homeless individuals to open beds throughout the city, and throughout this cold snap, they'll provide transportation to anyone who can't make it into their own shelter because of any capacity limits.
7:39 now. Well, this weekend, most of Washington is moving to phase 2 of reopening. However, the South Central region will remain in phase 1. So here are a few things to know as we head into the weekend. Number 1, this is the guideline. So under phase 2, indoor dining, indoor entertainment, and gyms are allowed open at 25% capacity. Outdoor sports can resume with a maximum of 200 people, and a maximum of 5 people from 2 households will be allowed at indoor gatherings. Number 2, this is where we are right now. Our COVID-19 case rates decreased by 43%. It actually only needed to be 10%. Hospitalizations are down 17%. That also only needed to be down 10%. Our ICU capacity is at 73%. That needs to be under 90%, so we've covered that. Now, the metric we are not currently meeting, though, is our test positivity rate. It sits right at 10%, and to count, it needs to be less than that count. Now, it is possible that we could move back to phase 1. In 2 weeks, Eastern Washington will reevaluate our numbers, and if we must meet 3 of the 4 metrics. Otherwise, we will move back to phase 1. And number 3 here, the South Central region again will remain in phase 1. This includes the Walla Walla, Tri-Cities, and Yakima areas. Data shows hospitalization rates and the positivity tests in that area are just too high to move forward. The test positivity rate is 15%. Again, it needs to be below 10%. However, there is some good news. Case rates in that area are down. 7:41 now. In our next half hour, Spokane Mayor Nadine Woodward will be joining us here on Up with KREM to talk about the changes coming up this weekend.
But first, the Lunar New Year is upon us. After the break, we're talking about what the Year of the Ox means, along with all of these special traditions.